everybody. Welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So, from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between. If you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. So, this is an episode of Coffee with Kim. It is Thursday morning. We're almost through the week, and it is raining again. It's actually kind of cool out, though. It's foggy and it's kind of pretty. But yeah, so today I've got to do all indoor projects because obviously I can't get out in the yard. So, what am I doing today? Well, I am actually going to ask your help. So, let me get a sip. It's a very tall mug and I have very little coffee in it. So, it takes a long time. Okay, so as many of you know who have been hanging around with me a lot, I have been hired to be the new craft manager for the local county fair. So they sent me the entry book and they want me to revamp it and make it more exciting. Maybe get rid of some items that people don't use anymore. People don't, there's no interest in it, or maybe add some new crafting ideas. So I have been going through their list. First of all, they sent me the list and it's the most confusing thing, right? So, which, you know what? This is a different fair than the fair I actually enter my items in. And their entry process is exactly the same confusing thing. So, what I want to do is I looked at the entry list as someone who's never seen it before. Can you figure it out? Is it quick and easy, this and that? Because you know what? In today's day, everybody wants it click, 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 done, 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 right? So I'm taking the whole list, and instead of having child section, teen section, adult section, handicap adult section, instead of having all of that, I'm having one set of things you can enter. Everything, the paper crafts, the handcrafts, the knitting, the crochet, everything. Photographs, woodwork, metalwork, all that stuff. So I have all of the items that you can enter because I was looking through and it's the exact same for every age group. So why not just put up the list and then at the end of the entry have them list what age group they're in? I think that will make it easier. That way you're not sorting through, okay, wait, well, here's painting, but that's painting for adults. Here's painting for 16 to 21. No, I want paint. You know what I mean? So at the very end, you just put in what age you're in, and there you have it. I also suggested that we waive the entry fee for first-time participants. Let's see what else. Oh, and to give each participant one free ticket to the fair. That way, we could increase fair sales by because the rest of the family would, mom and dad want to see little Tommy's entry in the fair, little Susie's rag doll that she made. So I think that would be a couple of good suggestions there. So I'm working on getting all that done today. Plus, I'm also making a video, kind of like a promo video where, hey, you think you can't enter things in the fair? Well, let me show you some of the things that people have entered. And I'm pretty sure you can find something, even if it's an old toy that you have around the house, that you were handed down from grandpa or one of your aunts and uncles. So good example is I just gave my daughter her blue Care Bear from 1989. I mean, it's pretty neat. That would absolutely be an entry in the fair. So I'm trying to make that video. And so that's what I'm working on today. I've been up since about 2:00 working on that video. So I almost forgot I had to record Coffee with Kim. Although I've had coffee. As you can probably tell, I'm talking. I added a couple more things to my journal. Let's see if I can show you without them falling out. Let's see. I added some cool buttons because I've been putting, buttons on some of my projects. I added a page for new crafts that I'm trying, which is knitting and that wonderful plastic weaving stuff. And then I just put a couple stickers of the yarn balls. I'm really having fun with this journal. Um, so let me jump back. For the video that I'm making, I'm trying to find pictures of stuff that people have entered in the fair, and it's really difficult to get clear pictures. So now I'm trying to think, do I try to find stuff around here that would be entries in the fair? Do I try to take pictures of my own stuff? Or do I reach out to friends and say, hey, can you send me a picture? Or do I, because I did go to the fair's website, or actually Facebook, and I found pictures, but they're not mine to use, right? So I don't know. That just takes too long. So there's my quandary for today. Plus, I'm watching the river rise because now we've had rain for 2 straight days. So even if I could get out in my yard, the river's going to unrake it for me anyway, so I might as well wait. So as I was up this morning trying to do that video, let me preface this by saying I'm terrible with paint. I love it. I love to paint, but I'm terrible at it. If I have something in front of me, and like say I'm trying to repaint my cabinet or something, if I have something in front of me that is an example of what I'm trying to do, and then I can do it while looking at it, I'm fine. But if I have a picture in my head of what I think it should look like and I don't have an example, no. So, plus, I get it everywhere. I literally, if you look, my notebook is all splattered with it. My cabinets are splattered with it. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible with paint, but I do love it so much. So I gotta stop myself from playing with it. Yeah, so this happened. I didn't have the right color markers. It's supposed to be a piece of pizza. But how perfect is that shape of a rock for a piece of pie or a piece of pizza? So I need different colors. Oh, white. That works. Yeah, so this is what my brain does while I'm up since 2 a.m. I do that Words with Friends with my sister online. And it was my turn, so I went and played my turn at like 2 in the morning. She just texted me. She's like, what were you doing up at 2 in the morning? I'm like, such is my life. So, all right, so let's see. That works. Let's see if I can smudge it to make it look like cheese. Yeah, I'm going to put that down too. See what I'm saying? I'm very determined, and I'm not even going to say I should stick to the things I know and love, because you never know. If I had just done that, I would have never done crochet, right? So, I don't know. All right, so what else? Oh, I got my Cricut to work, which makes me very happy. It's still acting a little weird though. Like, those of you that have one, you use these sheets, and the sheets are sticky, and you slide the thing in and it prints, and then when it's done, it shoots it back out. Well, my Cricut just stops. Like, it's finished and it just stops. And I can't even hit a button to eject it. I have to turn it off, turn it back on, and then it pops the thing out. Who knows? Oh, I got something to show you. So, I have been looking. Now, I have the hair on Lucille Bell, and she is cute. I have Caitlin over there, And while I like her hair, I'm actually looking for a wig. Okay. And the reason I'm telling you this is because there is a place called Secondhand Rose up in the town just north. So I went in, and if anywhere, excuse me, if anywhere would have a wig, it would be them, right? So I go in and I'm poking around. Now, this is a picture, I mean, because it's an old village. It's where, what's his name? Hamilton and all of them settled, and Schuyler, Philip Schuyler, and all of them, they settled up there. So the Schuyler Mansion and all that stuff is up there. So it's an old building like that. Okay, so picture a storefront, kind of like the store on Little House on the Prairie. That's what I'm picturing. That's what it looks like. So this place is huge. It goes back forever, and every time you turn, there's another room off another room. So it can be very overwhelming. However, so you go in and all the knick-knack and bric-a-brac. That's fun to say. Go ahead, say it. All of that's right as soon as you walk in. And then you go to the left, and you've got blankets and crochet and kitchenware and toys. And then I always circle around, and then it's clothing. And then off to the side is a kid's room. And then behind that is books. Now, every single secondhand store that I go in, the books are just there. All they do is they just throw them on a shelf, and that's that. This place sorts them out. So you've got kid stories here, you've got medical books, you've got cookbooks, you've got craft books, you've got fiction, you've got nonfiction. I've never seen that. From my experience, it's unheard of, but it's loved. So I went to the craft section, and let's see what I got. Okay, so this one, they cut the name off. But did they cut the year? Okay, so it's Crochet Fantasy is the name of the magazine. Printed in Holland. April 1986. Well, those are some cute. Those are pretty cute. I don't wear sweaters, but I think they're cute. Her little hat. Oh yeah, this is definitely 1986. Check her out. Here I spent 20 minutes in the mirror today making my hair calm down, and hers is all. But it shows you, yeah, it shows you how to do it. Let me see what else. Oh my. She is styling. They've got some purses in here. Now I like the purses. I mean, do purses ever really go out of style? I don't think so. Oh, well, you know what? This is really pretty. It's not for me to wear, but it is really pretty. I like that. Wow, Crochet Fantasy Stitches. Check that out. It's an insert in the middle of the magazine of all the stitches. And then there's the patterns for all the stuff I just showed you. What else? Oh, that's it. That's okay. So the front of the book is the front of the book is pictures of everything, and the back of the book is the patterns. Look at that. Somebody. So this was tucked in to where the picture of this is. So I'm thinking somebody wanted to make one of those, but they wanted this pattern. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Lots of doilies. I can remember doilies on my Graham's couch. All right. So these are all just doilies. Wow. Look at the work on that one. Look at this. Okay, so this subscribe. Here's why to subscribe to what's a different magazine called Crafty Works. I wonder if I tried to reach out to these magazines. We've got Fantasy Crochet and then Crochet Fantasy. Then we've got Knitting Elegance, Fashion Knitting, Collector's Editions. All right, so that's one. I got another Crochet Fantasy. Let's see when this one's from. All right, let's see. This one is another 1986, January. I just want to see what April. So this next one's January 86. Design a sweater contest. Well, that's fun. Oh my. Well, look who won first prize. Come on. I know my siblings owned these. No, they. Although I really like this one. I love the colors. Something to me with the black, brown, and blue. I really like those colors. That was second prize. Oh. Her haircut's cute. Look at her haircut. I like that shirt too. Did I tell you I just started a sweater in my crochet class? Yeah. All right, we got more doilies, and then again it shows, okay, so that's the way the book runs. So in the beginning it shows you shirts and stuff, in the back is more doilies and tablecloths, and in the middle are the patterns for them all. $3.50, oh no, $2.95 in the United States. $2.95 a month is not bad, right? Put this over here. All right, now what else did I find? Plastic canvas. You know, I could not resist that, right? You know how much I love it. I think I'm challenging myself to do another one. Look at these. Love that. Look at the porcupine. His hair's sticking up. So, Hamilton the hamster. So this gives you step by step. Hamilton is a 5-inch long golden hamster from Syria. Ooh, Cory the cardinal. The cardinal is a cheery flash of scarlet on a gray winter day, found almost everywhere in the United States. Step by step. Oh, I like that owl too. All right, let's see. When is this book from? Bern, Indiana. Trying to see. Here we go. I don't see it. Full line of needlecraft. Oh, so it is online, so it's not that old. I just don't see a published date. Aren't they all supposed to have a published date? Doesn't look like it's missing a page. Printed in the needlecraft.com, USA. There we go. It's got a frog. So I like that. What's the look of today with hairpin crochet? $1.25. So it gives you accessories, skirts, ponchos, baby sets, afghans, and pillows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Guess a year. Come on, tell me a year before I look it up. Come on. Am I missing it? Well, there's no scan on it. So it's before the scannable days. Love her. Love her so much. I'm talking 60s, right? Look at her hair. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at those little cheeks. I can't even take it. So now in my head, doesn't she look like the I Dream of Jeannie? Well, not really, but like a character in it. Afghans and well, now that's pretty. Actually, look at that Afghan. That's beautiful. I don't know that I would do the fringe. I think I would do a border, but not a fringe. That's beautiful. Oh no. Is there a full photograph picture on page 5? Oh yeah, that's these. You already saw that one. I just love how they're come on. These books are so fun. I really wish there was a date on it. It's got to be the 60s though. I can just see. I can just tell by the way they're dressed, right? Come on, man. Tell me when and where. Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. Published in the USA. Well, thank you. No. All right. Oh, here we go. I got a couple more. Hope you don't mind. I'm having fun with this. I have to stop the video and then restart it. So give me a sec. Hey there. I had to click off and restart because my program only lets me record 30 minutes at a time, and I'll get talking and forget. So here we go. No sew crafting with lace. Ready to use pattern. Old-fashioned loveliness in 16 projects with the look of sewing without a stitch. Well, I'm very excited. From Ben Franklin's store, $4. 1985. Plum preserves. I think I remember this type of craft. I think I made a few wedding photo albums for people. Yep. All right, let's see here. The Sweetest Swan. And I guess here are the patterns. Yep. Victorian gift wreaths. Wreaths. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea. Look at the little presents on it. Obviously, you could do that in a Christmas theme as well. Yeah, you can see these are they're kind of cool. I mean, for $4, there's not a ton in here. Maybe it's $4 because you're paying for the patterns. That might be. Okay. Pocket pot holders. All right, here we go. We're going in. It's 10 cents. 10 cents for this one. 1950. Why do I have the urge to smell it? It smells like an attic. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. It's just a thing. I can't explain it. The American Thread Company, 260 West Broadway, New York, New York. Directions are given for Star Cotton Yarn, Star Rug Yarn, Aunt Lydia Heavy Rug Yarn is given in parentheses. So these patterns are specifically for these yarns. Protect your hands, brighten your kitchen, prolong the life of your pot holder. All right, we've got a strawberry. We've got Perky Pig. We got a hot dog. We got pansies and a rose. But wait a minute, they call them pocket pot holders. The Western boot. The sombrero. Come on, Seinfeld episode, the urban sombrero. You know me, I love Seinfeld. Let's see. Oh, the hobby horse. You could make that with the boot. Well, and the sombrero if you want. They would go together very well. There's Danny the duck and an apple. Oh, and a gingerbread boy and a frog. There's a lot in here for 25 or for 10 cents. Unlike the other one. Rice pudding and raisin pot holder. It's that one. I guess those are the raisins. Well, that's kind of funny. All the patterns are in here for every single one of them. Well, they're cute. Really cute. I'm going to leave that one out. Oh, here we go. Fair and Bazaar suggestions. Starbook number 74. This one's Starbook number 69. Oh, and this one's Starbook number 70. We got another one down here. Okay, so 74. Look. So we're still looking in the year 1950. So we've got pillowcases. We've got doilies and handkerchiefs. Applique basket and edging. These are tough. I mean, at least they look tough. Rubber ring hot plate mat. Materials required. American Thread Company Dawn Knitting worsted wool article 11. 1 ounce of green and 1 ounce of white. Here you go. Those are those little dolls. They're cute. New Orleans. That's fun. Oh, pineapple pincushion. Look at that. That's a pretty pineapple pattern. That's really cool. All right. It's a lot for 10 cents. And then a hat pincushion. Well, that's cute. A little miniature hat where you can. I actually have things I could do that with. Okay, what do we got now? Hot plates and mats. Make that for my brother-in-law. He likes beer steins. So. Okay, here we go. Still the 50. Well, obviously it's only a couple a couple editions before the last ones. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on in here. Western Ranch placemat. I wish they were in color, but I guess not. There's a leaf. Thank you. I could see that on a fall table. Again with the strawberries. Here we go. Toby Jug. This mat may be made with any of the American Thread Company products. Well, that's good. That's hysterical. However, yeah, no. I'll just show him that I thought of him on it because that's a lot of work. Black-eyed Susan. One of my favorite flowers. Well, these are fun to look at. There's the Black-eyed Susan. Oh, there's the leaf in green. I'm thinking you could even put some colors in it or make it all, make one of each color for like the fall season. All right, now here's one. I got up to the cash register at the store and she said, you can get one more book for no additional cost because all books are buy one, get one free. So I went back and I grabbed this. And I was like, I've got my Addie. I'd love to see. So, how to design and create beautiful garments on your knitting machine. Now, thinking 80s, right? So, there's a sticky note on here that says Cape Cod under the jacket. It was $22.50. This is a fabulous resource book packed with ideas for designing and creating exciting, fashionable sweaters on your knitting machines. It shows how to get the most out of your knitting machine by creating beautiful designs. So, I was like, cool. But I'm looking to see the knitting machine. And so there's the table of contents. You got a lot going on. But down here on page 114, it says you'll see the knitting machine. So let's go take a look at it. So this is not at all what I thought, okay? Because I'm looking at some of the items in here and I'm like, there is no way that could be made on an Addie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it probably could be, but not the way I'm thinking. So I'm looking and it just doesn't. So let me look here. A typical knitting machine consists basically of a needle bed into which are cut a number of channels and grooves. Each of these channels holds a latch needle. A cam box or carriage is moved across the needle bed, causing selected needles to slide forward. What? Sorry, I'm not retaining that. So anyway, I'm looking through all of this and I just don't. Yeah. So it does tell you how to fix a drop stitch, but I just don't understand all of these things. So anyway, there's some fun pictures in here, but I will not be using any of these patterns. I mean, maybe these. I could do those on the Addie. Check him out. He's very proud of that sweater. That's fun. So yeah, not at all what I expected. Printed in Italy. Yeah, I just useful addresses. I wonder if I could reach out to this and see if they are still there. Knitting machine importers. The White Sewing Machine Company, the Brother International, Toyota. Studio Yarns, the Singer Company, Passap East and Passap West. So anyway, I thought I was getting a book about all the cool things I could do with the Addy machine, and it turns out, no. I wonder if they even make those knitting machines anymore. I bet you I could find one on eBay. I'm not going to. Well, I mean, I might look for one, but I'm not going to order one. Yeah, it seems like it's easier to learn to knit than to do this machine. This machine seems a bit much. So anyway, those were my books that I found yesterday while looking for a wig for Caitlin. For those of you who don't know who Caitlin is my other mannequin. I just had to move her over there because I didn't. First of all, it was kind of creepy to have her standing right here. And second of all, it's crowded. I didn't have enough room for all of us. I am sorry, excuse me, for all of us in here. So there. All right, I have a ton of stuff to get going today. And I need to get my coffee finished and get off this chair and get going. So thank you very much for spending your morning with me. Thank you for having a cup of coffee with me. Check out, I put up a bunch of other fun videos. I put a picture of Fritzy with spring fever. If you don't know who Fritzy is, go check it out. He's adorable. He's my pup. I thank you all for being here with me. I hope you have a great day. And be safe, be kind, and be creative. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.